A twin-turbo BMW versus the LS1 Pontiac GTO. We're going to find out which build is faster and which build is better on this versus this. Welcome to This versus This, where we take previous vehicles we've discussed on the channel and put them head-to-head on paper. Now going forward, I'm going to put voting polls on YouTube posts and Instagram stories for everybody who wants to choose their car, so be ready for that in the near future. Without further ado, let's get started. So these cars can be found around the same price, and obviously there's more options to choose from with the BMW, which is why I chose the E60 chassis 535i. Generally because you don't see too many young people driving these, and they may not be as neglected as the 3 Series are. Now keep in mind, both mod lists for the cars are around $3,400 in parts and price may vary. But let's get started with the BMW and its 3-liter twin-turbo straight 6. Up first, we have the JB4 500 package, which gives you the option to run flex fuel, dual catch cans, high flow inlets, billet vacuum tanks, sport cooler valve, thermostat, walnut blasting, vrsf downpipes, and catback exhaust. Up next, we have the Pontiac GTO. Again, it's the LS1, so it's a 5.7-liter V8. And we're going to choose a 150 wet shot of nitrous, a control panel for the nitrous, a 3.9 final drive if it's an automatic car, a 2800 stall torque converter, coilovers, HP tuners, and an EOS catback exhaust system. Now, both cars have the potential to make 500 horsepower to the wheels, but let's say they're making around 450 and more or less in torque. Which would you choose? Comment below, let me know what you think is quicker and why. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, even if the BMW is quicker, I'm still choosing the GTO, and here are my reasons. 1, you don't see them often. 2, it's an all-motor V8, there are fewer things to go wrong, if anything, right? And 3, to that point, my power is in a bottle, available at the push of a button. I use it when I want to, and if I don't, I'm driving around in a stock GTO basically. Maybe a bit more agile, a bit more fun to drive based on the coilovers and gearing, and of course that crazy exhaust. For those who chose the BMW, here are some things you may not have considered. 1, again, you have the option to run flex fuel, but in order to run flex fuel, you have to find it and buy it. It's not readily available at every gas station. You may even have to store the fuel at your home if you have the option to do so. Point number 2 with ethanol. The car can't sit with ethanol in it for a long period of time, which leads to 3. The majority of the mods I listed for that BMW are maintenance mods, and they're still subject to corrosion if the car sits with ethanol for a longer period of time. And number 4, maintenance is not a one-time thing, it's routine. So let's say that the walnut blasting is something that you can do, or you have to take it to a shop. It doesn't matter, it's gonna cost one way or the other. Even with the mods and the setup we're doing, it doesn't guarantee that carbon buildup on the intake valves will stop happening. It's still something you have to check every couple months, or I don't know, 20, 30,000 miles, depending on how often you drive it, or how you drive it, right? How good the maintenance is on that car, and how you work with it. And it's not to say, again, that the car isn't reliable. You just have to do more steps to take care of it, to keep it so. Just some things you may not have considered. And that's just also downtime. The car is not being driven, whether you have flex fuel in it or not. It's just time away from enjoying the car, whether it's just daily driving or whatever you choose to do. And the carbon buildup can hinder performance, regardless of what you use the car for. On that note, I'll leave the link below of the best runs I can find between the two cars, because most videos on YouTube are huge mismatches on both sides. And the cars aren't running the exact setups we have here, but it's the best that I can find, and I think it'll give you some perspective on both. Let me know what you guys would choose and why, and stay tuned as 2 Nissans face off in the next episode.